Hey guys, this is Tom Cooler at Savannah Citrus. Going to talk to you today about this issue we've got going on. We have a wildlife problem, specifically a white-tailed deer problem here in South Georgia. We are an urban farm in Savannah, situated inside about a 500-home residential community. We were here first, but the development has built up around us on three sides, and the Little Geechee River is holding our southern boundary. The neighbors, they all feed the deer because everyone likes to see the beautiful wildlife run through your property, and I get it, it's pretty, in their own place, but deer eats a lot of food, dry matter, leaves, flowers, they eat a lot. The herd's about 8, 9, 10 animals. Usually this time of year they're eating acorns, but all the development, they keep cutting down the trees, so now they eat our oranges instead of the acorns. Let's go look at some damage. This group of trees up close to my house here, they are relatively unscathed. The deer don't come up in this area. It's too close to my home and there's too much activity running around here. So these trees are in great shape. This is how all of the trees should be looking right now. We're doing great with these trees this year. Once you get about 100 yards away from the house, you can see the damage really begins on the trees. The tops of the trees are okay, but once you get below about 3 feet, that's about the top of a feeding height for a white-tailed deer. Once you get below about 3 feet off the ground, the trees are completely chewed up. The leaves are all gone. All the fruit that would be on the tree has been bitten off and consumed. There's just nothing left. Bits and pieces. The trees are under a lot of distress. Our trees are all dwarf trees, 6, maybe 7 feet tall maximum. A deer's feeding height at 3 feet, they have access to half of our fruit, which is devastating. We initially tried shielding the trees with some shade cloth. We would drape shade cloth across the tops of the trees, but that didn't work very good because the deer would just lift up the shade cloth and eat the fruit out from underneath the edges of the netting. So we're left with a bunch of stubbled trees. Again, the fruit's just been bitten off. Yeah, right there. We purchased about 50 white screen plastic bags to put over the trees, but you can only cover so many trees. They're really expensive bags. And we have 500 trees and you just can't cover all of the trees, So this winter we will reorganize ourselves, come up with a new plan to deal with the white-tailed deer problem, and be ready to produce more fruit for you next year in 26. Thanks.